is hateful before God and man.
It is what?
Pride is hateful before God and man.
Yeah, so the Most High hates pride, and even man hates pride. You know, everyone hates a man that he's proud. You can't tell him anything.
Is when one departed from God.
It is what?
Is when one departed from God.
So pride is the first step from departing from the Most High. Why? People that are proud, you can't tell them anything. Listen, I'm not reading a book that basically tells me the way how I should operate. I do what I want. That's a very prideful mindset right there. And keep on reading.
And his heart is turned away from his maker.
Keep on reading.
For pride is a big.
And there, that is so pride. Well, I do what I want. Now, ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? So in this journey, with that pride, that has to go. As the scripture we read before says, you gotta humble yourself. That's the only way how you're going to pace yourself along this journey. Keep on reading.
Verse 13. For pride is the beginning of sin, and he that have it shall pour out abomination. And therefore the Lord brought upon them strange calamities and overthrew them utterly.
Yeah, so because of their pride, they got strange calamities. Calamities means destructions. So because of their pride, that's what they got, and he overthrew them utterly. Why? Because of the pride. Go back to Ecclesiasticus, chapter 2 and the 17th verse.
Ecclesiasticus 2:17. They that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts and humble their souls in his sight, saying, we will fall into the hands of the Lord and not into the hands of men. For as his majesty is, so is his mercy.
Right, so verse 18, I would rather fall into the hands of the Lord than into the hands of man. So why is that?
The Lord's merciful.
Yeah, a man, he's not merciful. A man judges to his own opinion. In these days, you don't get a man that judges righteous judgment. So it's better you fall into the hands of the Most High than the hands of a man. So now, us coming into this understanding, it's very important that we inquire about the past. Get me the book of Job, chapter 8 and verse 8.
Job 8 verse 8. For inquire, I pray thee, of the former age, and prepare thyself for the search of their fathers.
For what?
For the search of their fathers.
And that's what we do. When we come into the truth, we understand that what with our parents, they sinned against the Lord. That's why we're in the condition that we're in now. Now, we live in a society where you're taught forget about the past. Listen, what your parents did, you're not responsible for that. You're you, they're them. And to man, that's how they see it. But according to the Most High, they don't see it. According to the Most High, he don't see it that way. You know what I mean? It's only through Christ that you get a clean slate. Get me Lamentations, the 5th chapter and the 7th verse. Lamentations 5 and verse 7.
Lamentations 5 and 7. Our fathers have sinned and are not.
Alright, so they're not, meaning our fathers sinned and they're dead. They're not around. Keep on reading.
And we have borne their iniquities.
We have what?
And we have borne their iniquities.
Yeah, so we have borne their iniquities, meaning what? With their sins, they're carried onto us. Now, it's only through Christ that you get another chance. Keep reading.
Verse 8. Servants have ruled over us.
Yeah, so what's this talking about?
Because we born this iniquity of our fathers, that we're under the white man and the Chinese and all the other nations. They were made to be servants.
Yeah.
Now they're over us.
Really, them nations are meant to work for you. They're meant to cut your grass. You're meant to be really at the job that they have. You're meant to be the boss. But because our parents didn't obey the Most High, and even to this day we don't too. That's why these servants rule over us. Keep reading.
There is none that doth deliver us out of their hands.
And there's no one that can deliver us. only Yahushua, as you know, people call it, Christ, only He can deliver us. There's no spokesman on this earth that has that ability to. So give me Deuteronomy chapter 32 and the 7th verse. Deuteronomy 32 and verse 7.
Deuteronomy 32 and 7. Remember the days of old. Consider the years of many generations.
Yep.
Father, thy elders, and they will tell thee.
Now, in the world, you know what I mean? You only learn so much, but in the truth, you know what I mean? If you ask them, they will actually tell you. You'll get the understanding. You'll know why we was sold as slaves. You'll know why, you know, our people was whipped. You know, babies dashed against rocks. So it's very important that, you know in the past is a reason why we're in the condition that we face as a people right now in this present time. So it's a very important thing. Give me Jeremiah 6 and 16.
Jeremiah 6 and 16. Thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the ways, and see, and ask for the old paths.
As for the what?
Ask for the old paths.
The old path. That's the problem. You know, people say, well, the Bible's old. Yeah, man, you know, that was for back then, but now. But what does the Bible say?
Seek ye the old paths. Say it. Ask for the old paths.
See that? And that's what we have to do. You know, us in the I.S.U.P.K, that's what we've done. We found the path that we was meant to have from the beginning. Keep on reading.
Where is the good way?
Where's the what?
Where is the good way?
So with that old path, that path is a good way also as well. Keep reading.
And walk therein.
And do what?
And walk therein.
And that's what we need to do. Walk in it. Don't just acknowledge it. Yeah, that's what I should be doing. Walk in that way too. Continue.
And ye shall find rest for your souls.
Yeah, and you know what I mean? That's what all of us want. You know, with Israel in the world, they want that rest. You know, we are people that we have a understanding that the Most High exists, but they will never get that rest if you're in the Christian church, or you're in the Catholic church, the Methodist church, or any other religion out there. You ain't gonna find that rest. Keep reading.
But they said, we will not walk therein.
See that? And that's the problem. The rest is there, but these people don't want to walk therein. They think it's better to make up something else or do what they want to do. Give me the next verse.
Verse 17. Also, I set watchmen over you, saying, hearken to the sound of the trumpet. But they said, we will not hearken.
See that there? So when the Most High brought all these punishments on us, no one can't blame the Most High. He's just and righteous. It was us. He sent watchmen blowing the trumpet. He was warning us. Listen, guys, if you don't get right, this is gonna happen. That's gonna happen. But they just don't pay any attention to it. It's like the last weekend we was preaching, and it's more of the Gentiles that more want to know, taking pictures more than with the Jakes. They're more focused on just being entertained, or they might just watch for like a bit. Then it's the Gentile that really they'll want to know, and that's how our people are. You're right there blowing the trumpet, but they see it as a joke, or just something that just watch for like an hour before they go back home. And I mean that's the problem with our people. Give me Matthew 12 and 46. So now coming in the truth, your mom, your dad. In some cases, some parents understand, but being in the truth, some people, like some people's moms and dads, they were following like Jehovah's Witness and all that. So them things can cause a tension in the household as well. Matthew 12 and 46.
Matthew 12:46. While he yet talked to the people, behold, his mother and his brethren stood without, desiring to speak to him. 47. Then one said unto him, behold, thy mother and thy brethren stand without.
All right. So now he's obviously like his Yahushua or Christ. He's doing the work of the Most High. And, his mom and his brother, they wants to speak to him. So the word without means what? There was outside of the group. So obviously everyone made a way for them. Obviously, this is Yahushua, so they've obviously respected his parents too. So they're going to let them come through. Continue reading.
Desiring to speak with thee, but he answered and said unto him that told him, Who is my mother, and who are my brethren? And he stretched forth his hand towards his disciples, and said, Behold, my mother and my brethren. Sorry, Salakia. And he stretched forth his hand towards his disciples, and said, Behold, my mother and my brethren. For whosoever shall do the will of my Father which is in heaven, the same is my brother and my sister and mother.
So you might have some parents that they won't accept it, but then you come into the I.S.U.P.K, you have us. You know what I mean? Obviously, we your brothers. You know what I mean? And we your cousins, your aunties, your uncles. You know what I mean? We are everything. And that's how it has to be, because obviously with the truth it can offend some people, and at the same time it can wake some people up as well. Give me Ezekiel 14 and 22.
Ezekiel 14:22. Yet behold, therein shall be left a remnant that shall be brought forth, both sons and daughters. Behold, they shall come forth unto you, and ye shall see their way and their doings, and ye shall be comforted concerning the evil that I have brought upon Jerusalem, even concerning all that I have brought upon it. And they shall comfort you when ye shall see their ways and their doings, and ye shall know that I have not done without cause all that I have done in it, says the Lord.
Does anyone understand that?
Yeah.
Right, and read verse 23 again.
And they shall comfort you when ye shall see their ways.
All right, so now those that come back into the truth, basically read that part again, verse 23. And they shall comfort you.
And they shall comfort you when ye shall see their ways and their doings.
So with Christ, those that do the will, they're his brothers. Verse 23 here is saying the same thing. And they shall comfort you. So those that come in the truth with you, they're going to comfort you. Continue reading.
And ye shall know that I have not done without cause all that I have done in it.
Yeah, so we know that this was caused by the Most High. So the Most High, in the truth, these people, basically, it's like having another family again. Does everyone understand?
Correct.
All right. Give me Matthew 10 and verse 34.
Matthew 10:34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth.
Continue reading.
I came not to send peace, but a sword.
Yeah, so with Christ, he didn't come to send peace. Christian church like to teach that, with Christ, he comes to send peace. He comes to bring everyone together. But according to the Bible, that is incorrect, as what we just read, just right there. Continue reading.
35. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father and his daughter. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law.
And that's what happens when you come to truth. In a household, one person agrees and another person don't. That is going to cause variance in a house. It's just the way that it's gonna be. You know what I mean? One's eating pork, the other one ain't. One's celebrating Christmas, the other one ain't. One Passover, the other one ain't. These things would cause variance in any household. Continue reading.
36. And a man's foes shall be they of his own household.
Yeah, so basically with the foes, does anyone know the definition of that word?
Foes, the enemy?
Enemy. So your enemy is gonna be in your household. Forget someone outside of the house. You're gonna have problems in the house. Keep on reading.
37. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me.
Right, so what's that saying?
Like, you put the truth down because of what your mom thinks. You're not worthy of Christ. Like, if your mom says, I don't like you on the streets preaching, and you take it up, that means you love her more than Christ. And you're not worthy for this job.
You're not worthy, it's true. Because you gotta put all that down and you gotta follow Christ. Keep reading.
He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me, and he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me.
Saying the same thing again. Keep reading.
And he that taketh not his cross and followeth after me is not worthy of me.
Yeah, so if you don't take up that burden the same way as Christ did, then you're not worthy. Verse 39.
39. He that findeth his life shall lose it, and he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it.
So what's that saying, verse 39?
Basically, he that finds his life, like does what he wants to do, he shall lose it. And he that loses his life for my sake is like you put everything down, like your whole life you put down for Christ. Like you don't see your kids as much as you used to, or your wife, or you probably lost your job, so you work full time. He that lost his life for Christ, he shall gain it.
You're gonna find it. Why? Because you know what I mean. Remember this. In the truth, there's always a reward. So you know what I mean. You're going to find the life. While as someone that in this world he finds life, he's not going to have that life. Yeah, he might have a nice car and a nice job, but the Most High, he'll take that from that man. Why? Because he denied doing the work of you know what I mean. The Most High. Give me Ephesians 6 and 10.
Ephesians 6 and 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might.
So that's what all of us gotta do. We gotta be strong in the Most High and the power of His minds as well. We gotta know that the Most High is strong, and you know we gotta also fight with Him. We gotta keep His law, statutes, and His commandments. Continue reading.
Verse 11. Put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
All right. So with the armor, what's that referring to?
It's comparing the laws.